Okay, let's go ahead and start with questions.
So, Javon, for you, start with the three late. I mean, you were scoring, but you'd only hit 1 of 6 threes up to that point. No hesitation? Did you think about that one at all? Because that was sort of the dagger at that point.
No, I didn't think about the last shot or my last three. It's a shot that I've shot multiple times. I've made multiple times, and even though I was out there missing, like you said, I started 1 for 6. I'm always have confidence in my next shot.
Did you realize how big it was, though, at that moment? That was sort of the one that put you over the top.
I understand it was a big three, but at the end of the game, Iowa State is a really good team. So, hit the three, got my little scream out, but I was just worried about the next play.
Shortly thereafter, you have that dunk in transition. Another big scream for you, huh?
Yeah, I be screaming out there. So that's just what I do. I be hyped for my teammates, hyped for myself, and then it's a really big win for us.
Javon, you scored 12 of the last 13 for the Mountaineers. I mean, talk about a takeover. What does that mean to you?
I honestly didn't even know I scored the last 12 of the 13 points. But like I said, I mean, since day one, I've always just tried to do whatever I can for my team to win. And if it takes me to score 12 of the last 13 points, then that's what I got to do.
Eduardo, you seem to really be in the center of the court storming. What was that moment like for you? It seemed like you were really taking it in and enjoying it.
I told TD we storming this. Oh, I can't cuss. I told him last week. I said we storming this court, man. I ain't been part of a court storm yet, and I said we doing it. We doing it. So yeah, that was fun.
Money, you're obviously on target early. Do you ever feel like, hey, my shot feels good in warm-ups, looking for this, or does it just kind of happen in the game?
My shot always feels good. So I honestly just shoot with confidence at all times. Whenever I got the opportunity to shoot the ball, my teammates believe in me. The coaching staff believes in me. The managers believe in me, so I just shoot with confidence.
Amani, start with you, and all you guys can answer. Just feeding off the crowd, feeding off the energy. What was that like? I mean, you've all played college basketball before, but different feel today, and what was it like?
Definitely a different feel. I mean, we always go out there. We leave it all on the court. So just to, have the fans behind us today, kind of, help push, and motivate us a lot. We always talk about playing with passion. No excuses. Playing our heart out every time we get a chance. So, just having the fans there today, it kind of, egged us along.
Can you read?
Same thing. Just feeding off the energy of the crowd. What was that like?
Man, it was amazing, man. They get you going, man. When they're in there yelling, you just want to go even more harder. You don't get tired because you're feeding off the crowd. That's what we need every game. We need that sold-out crowd every home game.
Javon, this game was billed as top 2 scorers in the league. Curtis Jones was having an incredible week and a month so far. Did you think about anything about 1v1 versus him or anything going in the game?
Nah, I don't never go into the game or go into a game thinking about 1v1. The only thing I'm thinking about is just winning. So, yeah.
To kind of his point, though, go ahead.
Javon, when you look at it, they out-rebound you guys. They outshot you guys from the floor, although they didn't make any threes, really. Was that the difference? What made the difference in this game?
I think our defense made a difference significantly. Or however you say that word. But
you said it right.
Yeah, for our marriage. But yeah, like we turned them over 14 times. We only turned the ball over 9. So also us taking care of the ball was really good for us. We just played together. We played as a team. Team defense was good. And even though they did get a little bit more rebounds than us, I feel like the rebounds we got were key rebounds and ones that we needed.
The steals, they get the ball like foul line extended maybe. They make a basketball move, and it seemed like you guys kind of jumped on a lot of their turns to the basket, steals, loose balls. Something you guys saw in film or something you guys worked on, or just?
It's just guarding your guard. Just keeping the ball in front of you. It's really hard to play defense when you get blow by, and now you put in rotation situations. So I feel like us staying in front of the ball, us being in the gaps was pretty big.
To his point about 1v1, do you have any thoughts, reaction, any conversation now about you as Big 12 Player of the Year, especially when you have performance like this in big games like this and kind of taking over this team with Tucker out?
He is Big 12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, come on now.
There you go.
Nah, I don't ever think about it. Only thing, like I said, only thing I'm worried about is winning at the end of the day. And then to your point, you can only win Big 12 Player of the Year if you win. I've never heard of a Big 12 Player of the Year that lost. So, only thing that we can keep doing is winning.
Do you three guys, I don't know what Jerry West means to you three guys at all, but do you feel he had maybe a little something to do with what happened out there tonight? Maybe reached down a little bit from wherever he is.
Yeah, we got the win for Jerry. We threw the classic throwback jerseys on. So yeah, I mean, it was a Jerry West day. So, rest in peace his soul. He was with us today for sure.
Javon, how do you not let a hangover happen after a game like this? 'Cause, you see a lot of teams, they pick up a big ranked win, but then they come out maybe flat the next game. How do you build off of this win and not let it be the peak?
Great question, but it's just one game at a time. We understand how big and how important the game was. We just can't come out here on Tuesday versus Arizona State and then, like you said, just blow it off. We got to just keep building momentum and just keep racking up dubs.
We have time for one more.
The second half of the Houston game, did that play into how you performed at all this game?
One more time. What you mean by
The second half of the Houston game, probably very frustrating for you individually. Did that play at all into how you performed tonight?
No. I mean, I understand. Versus Houston, I came out hot, and then the second half, I probably wasn't as hot. But at the end of the day, Amani went for 12 straight, and then I think I had 1 assist going into halftime, and at the end of the game had 8 assists. So it's not all about scoring for me. It's just whatever I got to do to help my teammates.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Good.